Hi guys, this is Chris. Welcome back to a new video. Today I'm checking out the DrumCraft Urban Beat Set. Enjoy! The Urban Beat Set is relatively new to the DrumCraft portfolio and is aimed at pragmatic drummers who are looking for a small set for the pub gig or the band rehearsal space and don't want to spend too much money. The 3-piece set costs just 333 euros. So let's take a look at what it has to offer. The Urban Beat Set has matte black wrapped 7-ply poplar shells, which are based on the entry-level set, the Series 3. The box contains a 20x12 bass drum, a 12x8 tom, and a 14x13 floor tom. There's also a cymbal boom arm, which is attached to the double tom mount in position of the second tom. Other accessories include the single tom holder, 3 legs for the floor tom, and a damping pillow for the bass drum. So there's no other hardware and no snare drum included. The only finish option currently available is the matte black wrap, which looks quite cool. However, if you like it more colorful, you have to look elsewhere. DrumCraft relies on a mixture of no-name resonant heads for the toms and clear Remo UC better heads. The short 20x12 bass drum is fitted with a single-ply, non-predamped coated resonant head and a clear head in Power Strokes 3 style. Out of the box, the bass drum and the floor tom still need to be fitted with heads, hoops and tuning screws. And the overall workmanship of the set is largely better than you would expect for the price. The 2.3mm hoops of the toms make a good impression and the tuning screws run smoothly in all threads. The tilter of the cymbal arm is steplessly adjustable and the tom holder is also very flexible. Otherwise, it is noticeable that the bass drum hoops are rather soft and very bendable. Here I would probably retrofit more stable ones if I would use the kit for regular gigging. There are also a few other special features. In a right-handed setup, the badge of the 12-inch tom is facing in the direction of the snare drum, so not towards the audience. And there's also not too much space between the single tom holder and the cymbal arm, but it works. What is also somewhat surprising is that the small tom only has 5 tuning screws per side and the cymbal arm does not have a memory lock. But the tom holder and even the floor tom legs come with memory locks. Okay, let's get on with the sound check. First you can hear the kit with the unported bass drum and the factory heads in a medium low tuning and after that in a medium tuning. And finally I fitted the kit with Evans branded heads, an Emad clear as the better head and a ported resonant head on the bass drum, and the drum is also less damped overall, so I took the pillow out. And the toms are fitted with Evans EC2S clear heads and the snare I'm using for this video is my trusty Sonor D505 from 1979 with a seamless steel shell. Okay, conclusion. As we have already demonstrated several times on this channel, with a little patience on the tuning key and the right drum heads, you can get a lot of sound out of the low-priced Chinese-made Poplar drum sets. And the DrumCraft Urban Beat Kit sounds quite acceptable even with the factory heads. It sounds round and doesn't produce too many overtones, which makes it very easy to use in combination with microphones. However, the stock heads will only last for a certain amount of time. I particularly like the short bass drum, which plays very directly but still has enough bottom end. And for an acoustic indoor gig without amplification, I would leave the bass drum closed for a fuller sound with more projection into the room. But if you wanted to sound fatter and punchier, branded heads, as you could hear, definitely makes sense. However, the set is only interesting for people who already own all the hardware, cymbals and a snare drum, so it's less suitable for beginners. So that's all I have for today. I am looking forward to your comments, and if you're interested in the set, you'll find a link in the video description down below. I hope to see you next time. Until then, bye!